doing our first One Dragon Friday nights. And we are here with Coach Jay. I'm Warren Page with the Outside the Page podcast. And this is gonna be our first one. And I'm just now meeting him anyway. And let's just go over who y'all got tonight. And I know Trey told me it was a district
It is. It is. It's
game.
our second district game out of the three we have.
Okay.
Tenor Rock, which they're out of Polk up that way.
Okay.
They're pretty good school. They're
Yeah.
similar to us. They like to run the ball this year.
Okay.
They have one kid they really like to feed the ball to, and it's
Yeah.
gonna be tough.
Yeah, so that scouting report is that one kid's the main
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, they have one guy that like to feed the
Yeah,
ball through.
yeah.
And
So I don't know a whole lot about your sis. I know you were here last year. Was your
yes, sir.
first year?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I went to a couple games. Now that I'm working around town, trying to get more involved with back in the day.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I grew up here and everything. Played a little bit. But so what's your philosophy? I mean, what have you established so far? What do y'all like to do? Certain offense, uh,
So
depending on your
yeah, I have a couple
players.
different formations. I mean, high school ball, I've been at bigger schools and I've been at smaller
Right,
schools. We're
right,
a
right,
smaller school. I mean, we're truly
right,
a rural school for all
right,
intents and purposes. So if you run the ball,
right,
you control the clock. We got guys. We take shots when we need to take shots,
right.
and then you play some tough defense. You will win a lot of games.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's a pretty simple recipe. I mean, I've learned that from guys who are much better and much smarter than me. And you learn it
yeah,
pretty quick. And they're
yeah.
like, if you want to make it at a small school, do these things. You do it well. Lift weights and
Right, right.
be gritty, and that'll win you some stuff. Now,
Well, the one thing that I hadn't been on the tour. I saw videos from Carl, and I know he's been very instrumental in
yes,
this
yeah, he's been a
building
huge
and
help. Huge
everything.
help.
But far as I mean, this is a nice facility for a small
Oh,
school.
it's
Yeah,
huge. Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, when I got here, we had the weight room. Man, it was maybe the size of a classroom. It was behind in the
It
old
was
gym,
behind the,
and
the basketball
yep,
gym.
and the bleachers right behind it. And then
Yeah,
we
yeah,
used what would have been, I guess, it's the basketball locker room, and it would have been the
yeah.
football.
Right.
And I mean, the lockers there are probably 20 years
Oh, I
old.
know.
I
I
mean,
know.
that
Stank,
the little
stank.
office that was the coach's office had. I'm hearing
Yeah,
dudes. I said, I remember 20 years ago when we put that wood up on the
yeah,
wall, and
yeah, yeah.
we walked down, so it was old.
Right. Oh, yeah,
Everything was old,
yeah,
and you just it was one of those when I took it, I knew,
yeah,
hey, it could be something, but it's going to take a lot of work.
yeah,
A lot
yeah.
of time and effort goes into it.
And I mean, I won't get into my story with my daughter's stepdad, but I know that in order for a program to grow and get better, you have to have community behind it.
Yes,
And if you don't have that, it's not going to happen.
it's that simple.
It is.
It is. I mean, you got to have the right people really within the building,
Yeah.
and then you got to have the right people outside that building backing you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I mean, the community's been huge, and
Yeah.
it's been a blessing, man.
Yeah.
People have come out hand over fist. They've appreciated what we've done, and you can't be but more thankful for that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, anything else that you have for us tonight? I know you're pressing, for time because y'all are getting ready, but
Well, we put some stuff. I mean, we had a good game last week. That was
mhm.
our first district game against Discovery. We won.
Okay.
We beat them 55-30,
Yeah.
and thankfully we've got some big dudes up front, both on the offensive and defensive line that
Yeah.
been killing it for us.
Okay.
You score 96 points in 2 games, and
Yeah.
people go ooh,
Yeah.
and it's just doing a lot of. It's not like I do anything crazy.
Yeah.
We have some certain things we do and we believe in, and then on the offense, and what's happened is year 2.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys are the same guys. They kind of know what I'm after, how I
Right.
do things, the ideal behind it. And I always just tell them, hey, it's the method to the madness.
Right.
One thing sets up the next thing. Trust me.
And do you and we can get into that next time
Yeah.
or whatever, but do you when you come into a program, do you get with the people in the little leagues, the middle school and all that, and
Everywhere.
implement. And they have to, because by the time they get here, you don't want to have to be teaching that.
Yeah,
kinda,
to an extent.
to an extent,
So
yeah.
this is what I always say. I mean, football is very basic.
Yeah,
You got to block.
yeah,
You got to tackle.
Yeah,
Right.
right,
I mean, that's the
right,
basis
right,
of the
right.
game. So especially when they're little, I'm like, man, if you're teaching them the basics,
yeah,
ball security,
right,
how to properly block, how to get off a block, how
right,
to tackle, basic coverage stuff. We can tweak a lot when we get here.
right,
The middle school runs some stuff similar. It's just different because, a high school kid versus a sixth, seventh grade kid,
right,
it's a different
right.
beast. So they
Yeah,
have to do
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
a little different. But there's always been communication. That's
Yeah.
the cool part is everybody wants to talk and be part of it.
Yeah,
So it's one of those. I mean, when I got here, I reached out to everybody I could.
Yeah.
And just try to, I just know when I got here, we had golly, I mean,
Yeah.
I think it was something crazy like 11 or 5 or 6 coaches in 11 years or something.
Oh, really?
It was,
Yeah.
So I knew I'm like, I got my work cut out for me. There's a lot of
Yeah,
people I need
yeah.
to get and getting everybody in the same grind, right?
Right.
That same mindset.
Yeah.
That goes, I mean, that's for coaches and players and
And
schools
parents.
and parents,
and-
community. I mean,
Yeah.
the community, it's a huge part when
Yeah.
they like what you're doing and how you do it.
Right.
And it's not perfect. I mean, that's
No.
just part of this. It's
No.
year 2.
You
know?
grow, they grow, everybody
and I
grows.
tell the
and-
boys all the time, I'm not perfect, and I will make
Yeah.
mistakes just as much as you do, and that's part
Yeah.
of this process. Is I will claim mine.
Yeah.
I do-
Transparency,
I do it in
accountability.
front of them, and I
Yeah.
expect them to claim yours, and I'm like, dude, then we move on. It's the
Right.
next thing.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck tonight.
Yeah,
I
appreciate
appreciate the
you. Yeah.
time, and
Hey, man, we appreciate all this. This is great.
yeah,
So
yeah, and we'll do it again. Y'all got a away game
Yeah,
next.
next Thursday.
Next
we play
Thursday.
LaBelle. We
Okay.
Due to reffing, they actually moved us up to Thursday night.
Okay.
So
All right.
a little odd, I know.
Yeah.
Ref shortage, fun
Yeah.
stuff. But
Yeah.
there's not enough of them anymore. You can't
Right,
blame them
right,
half
right,
the time.
But yeah, we'll next home game we'll do something.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah. Okay.
Anytime, you're always welcome.
All right.
So.
I appreciate it, and I'm gonna get the voice of the Dragon football over here and talk to him about him needing help up there in the booth all the time.
Hey,
Yeah.
Between the booth,
And,
anything for you, there's never enough.
I joke around. I ran into Carl, and I told my dad I should have never ran into Carl. He's
Listen,
like, "Hey, you gonna come to homecoming? I might need your help at the concession."
yeah, it's funny because people forget, when you're here an all day
Yeah.
Saturday or, like
Yeah.
yesterday, luckily the school worked with me and I spent between painting the field and
Yeah.
doing this. And we have this giant inflatable that I got here when I got, that
Yeah.
had been cleaned in
Yeah.
5 years.
Right.
So that's half that my day yesterday was just getting it clean so it looked nice
Yeah.
for the boys to run out tonight. Because that's
Yeah.
important.
Right,
I
right,
mean,
right.
Just taking pride in
Yeah.
your stuff. So
Yeah.
it's all those little things that we're like,
Oh,
we
yeah.
always need help. Please, everybody,
Yeah.
please. We appreciate everything. So
All right. Well, I appreciate it. Thank
Appreciate
you.
ya.
Good luck tonight.
I appreciate you. So
All
much.
right, man. Thank
Buddy,
you.
No problem.
All right, we're getting the voice of One Dragon football to sit down. They can't. It ain't gonna interfere with this. What's up? What's up?
All right.
Yeah, all right, all right.
Great to be here.
Hey,
First go around.
just eat it a little bit. Eat the mic.
Eat the mic. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Great to be here with the first go around of One Dragon Friday nights,
yeah,
and been trying to get old pup here to
yeah.
get back in the swing of things of the press box, and so it's been a great 6 or 7 years of being involved. And Smoking Joe Whitehead, I'll give him a big shout out down in Cluelson. He was the man that made the Tigers when I was growing up special as far as covering the games and such. And
Yeah.
we're not live on the field and we're not live on the radio, unfortunately, but this is a great opportunity now just to have this technology, and it's a blessing to be here with Coach and start this off. I think it's going to be a big kickoff with it being a district game tonight against Tenor Rock. So I think everybody's excited, and I think we got some great things to come.
I don't think that school existed when I was in high school.
I don't think
I
so.
never heard Tenor Rock. That sounds like
They-
some Ragnarok,
Well, they got
Thor and Hulk.
They got some crazy names nowadays. So yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was old standards back in the day, and with some
yeah,
private schools that we played from time to time on the coast. But yeah, it's amazing
yeah.
how many schools are out there these days.
Oh, I know. So you've been, so how long you been doing the voice now?
Started out with Coach Judah. Andy Judah was HC here, and I
Yeah.
was asked to do it. And we go way back and are good friends. And I'd never done it before, and he didn't have anyone, so I said, "Well, I'll give it a shot." So
Okay.
it's been fun. It's every home game's a different one, and whether it's technical difficulties at times or whatnot,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
make it fit, and everybody seems to have a great time with it. So we're going to try to beef it up and moving forward, make it a little better than we have in the past. So looking forward to that. Starting with this cast, so I think it's going to be great.
Yeah. So I mean, one thing you always need up there is somebody to what do you call it?
Spot. If we, spotting's tough. When you're trying to shout out and make sure everybody's recognized for their efforts. Just spotting those players, defense and offense. Which we'd like to give the opponent a
Yeah.
little love too when we can. That all comes down to the roster. So I will say sometimes when we get those rosters,
Yeah.
they're a
You
little tough and
can't read them.
especially from from the opposing team. Sometimes I got to tweak with some added players and some new
Yeah.
jerseys and that kind of thing with the Dragons. But no, other than that, it's great. We've got Coach Gio at times that'll come up and do the music for us, and then
Yeah.
when he's not there, we try to do it ourselves. So it's as long as we got some updated playlists, we do the best we can to throw a little rhythm out there and
Yeah.
make
Yeah.
sure everybody's
Yeah.
fired up. So
Yeah. Kind of like doing the baseball.
yeah,
You know, little walk up music.
that's right.
Little
That's
walk
right.
up. Little
Yep.
walk up.
Yep.
Oh.
Big third downs and
Yeah.
when we try to light it up, especially when they get six and make that deposit in the bank, so as
Yeah.
we used to call it. So
Deposit in the bank. I like it. I like it.
so, but having fun with it and looking forward to it tonight, and want to just make sure everybody knows. Let's get out and support these boys and the staff and everybody that makes this happen. It's all a group effort, and all the volunteer hours are just you know what it's all about to make this thing happen, and commitment and setting that standard.
Yeah.
Tradition. We want tradition. You and I were both raised in tradition of
Right.
these programs, and sometimes with the ups and downs and changes and coaching culture and administration, or just whatever the focus is for the program. It's a good thing to get back to that, and that's what I think the focus is now. And Carl Canterbury and One Dragon and that board, so many names that we'd be here for a minute, but
Yeah.
they're doing a great job.
Yeah, and I think just sitting here, meeting Coach Jay at the first time, and him understanding that it's community, it's family, and I think more than ever now in today's society, that's what we need to bring it back to, because I mean every time we played sports, it was family. It was
That's right.
you hung out with each other, you did things with it wasn't there wasn't no he said, she said. Of course, you had your one guys, but you did things together,
Right.
ate together,
That's right.
and
That's where the bond happens. That's where you become family, and there's friendships that I have and you have. I'm sure from way
yeah,
back that we call them guys right now. And
yeah.
I've got a flat tire on the road. Those guys will be there for you.
Uh,
And that's where you want to be, especially in small towns like this.
Well, I'll be honest. That's one reason why I moved back was I came back to visit, and everybody still called me pup. And I told my dad, I said, 55, I'm moving back. And Lord said, "No, you're gonna move back at 45." I was like, "All right, cool."
Got a 10-year jump.
Cool. Yeah, 10-year jump. But everybody still call me by my nickname. It's like every time I came back here, you just pick up where you left off, no matter who you run into.
Right.
You know, and and that's what I hope that these kids understand, that the guy you playing next to, y'all are family, no matter what, because It's gonna be ups and downs during the season, and y'all the only ones gonna help yourself get through it.
No, that's right.
You know,
That's right.
so
And it's the facilities are great here. Back in the day, we were blessed to have a community that would give generously. And from the Roger Scarborough Memorial complex, I should call it, football and
yeah,
baseball.
yeah,
We I'll see opponents fans
Yeah.
some that I grew up with, and they'll come here and they'll be like, oh my gosh, man, this is
yeah,
it's
yeah,
awesome that the community focused on that back in the day. So it was special then, and it's special now. I think now with the new focus, with One Dragon, it's really they've taken it to the next level. So I
Right.
think now moving forward, we've got investment from the whole county.
yeah,
Used to it was just here, it was just the town. Now these folks, these volunteers, the network that they have,
Yeah.
we're really tapping into that and getting the buy-in, and that's what you got to have. And I think it's the traditional rivalries, in the county. That's big, and it's a great thing to see if we can continue that, like you're playing Avon Park,
Right.
etc. It's just all those big organizations that are on their stadium,
yeah,
fences with banners and scoreboard signs, and
Yeah.
they're just as excited to be involved with Lake Placid
Yeah.
as they are Avon Park
Yeah.
Receiver. So that's a good thing, and we're moving in the right direction.
yeah. All right. Well, I know you guys get going. I mean, not going, but what time's the game tonight?
7:30.
7:30. 7:30. So y'all come out. I think I'm gonna try to make it up there. I'm gonna call my boy Sherman. He said, "Man, you go. I might go." I was like, "All right, I'm gonna call you."
We need all the help we can get.
Yeah.
We need to fill them
I'm
stands.
just not gonna go by the concession because Carl will be like, "Hey, can you cook a burger?"
Yeah, big shout out to all those folks. In
Yeah,
the
concession stand people, we love you because I like them concession stand
geez,
burgers.
Yeah, that grill group we got going now.
Yeah.
Dan's sticking on those guys from Home Office Essentials. And that's another cool thing. The chamber is really, that they've got their group of guys that
Yeah.
come out, and the last couple of games have been awesome. We've just had all that new support, and big shout out to them. And then also the folks in the concession stand, man, it's a tireless effort there to keep everything and rolling and getting in and out. Folks, having it organized, and then also One Dragon selling through the high school. I think it's they have what we call the Dragon
Dragon drip.
table. So those folks are
Yeah.
there selling all the latest hats and
Oh,
shirts. And
nice.
so we're trying to stay updated on that. Carl and his crew putting that all together with the high school and
Oh.
Coach Tomlin, the RAD. So
I might have to go by and get me some cash, get a little drip.
might get you some drip.
Yeah, I got some sock drip on today.
I'm noticing that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Want to give me some
Little Dollar General.
Yeah. I'll make sure I slide by there next game. So
Well, but yeah, I just if I'm gonna work concession, I want a One Dragon apron.
oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'm sure we can make that happen.
I want that apron
There's a portal that you can go to,
and a straw hat.
yeah.
It says One Dragon.
Oh
Yeah.
We take all kinds of new ideas and the comments.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got a comments box, and so
I want a
we'll
big
have to
chain.
make sure we got one if we don't.
Have hip hop night. One Dragon, big chain.
We got neon night tonight. So
Oh, yeah?
yeah. So the student section, they're going to be neoned up, so that's going to be cool. But if you do have neon that you want to
I might.
show off tonight,
Uh-huh.
glow sticks, the whole deal.
Yeah.
So
Or even your drip.
the drip.
Even the drip.
Yeah.
You may have a neon, some Miami Vice stuff.
That's right. I don't know if we can go that far, but we'll have to
I
show
mean, I
that to
can't
another
style my
one.
hair no more because I ain't got no hair. That's why I wear that cap.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, well, man, it's been fun.
Yeah.
And, good start, and we'll
Yeah.
continue this and keep it rolling. And big thanks to Coach Jay and his staff and allowing us to come in and just wish him a big win tonight and against the Tenor Rock, and that's a big district game. So you guys get out and support these Dragons tonight. Let's fill up the stands.
All right. We'll see y'all later. Appreciate you. One Dragon Friday